Hey guys, how y'all doing today? My name is Fanatic and welcome back to the channel. And today for you guys is another Star Wars Visions set of review. Today we're tackling the final 3 episodes of Star Wars Visions Season 1, 7, 8, 9. So starting off with 7, I think it's pretty cool. The action scene's really nice with the Padawan and the Jedi Master. They're kind of hinting at that it's kind of a High Republic era because it's, Padawans and Jedi warriors, and the Master mentions that Sith haven't been seen in hundreds of years. And of course they come out with this really freaking weird looking bald, and I'm not racist, but he's a creepy looking Asian dude. You know, he's a Sith. You know, he's just pure hate, pure evil, and they're kind of fighting him, and he's got these really sick, like double-bladed katana-esque lightsabers. It's a good action scene. I think it's really good. But going to the actual plot of this episode, besides the fighting, I do think that it's a little slow. I think that there's a lot of talking. There's a lot of, for 12 minutes or whatever, there's a lot of talking in the beginning. It's basically them just kind of effing standing there in the ship and talking. And it's good. It's good dialogue. But, it's just kind of funny that it's like, all right, let's go. For 12 freaking minutes, this one sure does take a while. But when the action does hit, it's very good. When the Black Padawan, I don't remember his name, it's like Jory, Corey, or whatever, they kind of go, shing, like, bisect him. I thought he effing died. He didn't, apparently. But it was a good fight scene. The action scenes were good. I think that it had a really good dynamic between the Padawan and the Master. It was pretty cool. The fight scene was sick as fudge. And, of course, it kind of wrapped up in a neat little note of everything wrapping up. So again, that one was pretty good. I really don't have a whole lot of complaints. I like the action, and I think it was a pretty good, story between a Padawan and this Jedi Master. The episode 8, which is probably my favorite in terms of a story, except this one is kind of the worst in terms of writing, right? So I'm not a furry, okay? So this shit doesn't count for Star Wars, but I don't know why they have to make the the rodent girl hot. I don't effing get it, whatever. But it's basically like Animal Rey, essentially. Now, I think Rey Skywalker is one of the best, if not the best character in all of Star Wars. I stand by that. I could talk about Rey for days. But basically, there's a lot of elements in there where, you do see Rey in a lot of things, right? She's kind of the orphan. She gets picked up by this family. And the dad's like, the dad reminds me of Jackie from effing Cyberpunk. He's like, we can't make the daughter. And the little girl's like, come on, grab her. And they go, and they're friends or whatever. 7 years later happens, and then the whole village is under attack. And you're kind of getting these different, like, family ties, like maybe, I don't know, like one family member is Republican, one's Democrat. That's kind of how it works, One side is like, no, we need to stay with the Empire because they're the good guys. And then the other one's like, no, F that. We need to branch away from the Empire because they're freaking evil and they'll kill us. So all that kind of happens, and then the family kind of separates and divides, and then you kind of get this big action scene, really, between, I don't know her name, but I watched it, I just don't remember. The Rey animal girl, she kind of adopts this lightsaber, she adopts the family, and really, the real blood-bound daughter is, evil in a sense, and she's like, I deserve to have all the power because I'm the blood, and you're just some adopted frickin' animal rodent thing. And even the dad says it after she cuts his frickin' eye out, which, by the way, I don't know why the heck this is rated PG. It should easily be PG-13 or TV-14, because it's not PG. I'll tell you that much. It's easily 14. But I do think that this element where the dad's like, oh, some things are stronger than blood. He doesn't, say it like that, but Luke says to Rey in The Rise of Skywalker, some things are stronger than blood. Literally effing meaning that you don't need to be related. Rey is technically a Palpatine, but she's choosing to adopt the name Skywalker, or really, Luke and Leia give her permission to use the name Skywalker so that she can kind of bring forth a brand new era of peace, prosperity, and justice to the galaxy. And that's kind of what this Rey animal is doing in that sense. She's kind of adopting this family name and taking back her place in the galaxy, I guess. And then the episode just literally effing ends on a horrible note where the sister just poops off to space, and the girl's like bringing up a hollow thing of her droid, her broken up droid, and it just shows a picture of them when they first met, and she's like, oh man, we used to be a good family or something. And it literally ends like that. It ends on a somber, horrible, dire note, and I think that's cool. It's kind of like that Doctor Strange episode in What If, which I will be covering again soon, don't worry. But I think that's kind of a neat thing to kind of show the audience that not everything works out, not just because they're family, doesn't mean everything's going to work out. So that was pretty good. Again, some of the writing could be a little bit weird. There's a few scenes, I don't remember off the top of my head, but some of them are like, you know, but we must fight, I am the one, or, you know, just dumb anime lines, you know. I don't know if it's just poor writing. Again, I don't watch a shit ton of anime. I don't know. I don't know if this is like a thing, but, you know, there are some iffy lines in there that are a bit strange. Other than that, this one had a really good story, though. I like the element between the two sisters fighting, how she's kind of adopting, you know, this new family name, kind of like Rey. And it was really cool to see, you know, the essence of Rey. Because, you know, all the fake fans and all the biatches on Twitter go, Rey Skywalker's horrible! You know, they throw their little fit, their little tangent in their diaper. But it really is, in my opinion, Rey Skywalker is easily the best way to cap off the Skywalker saga. And having that kind of coalesce into you know, Visions is, I think, pretty freaking cool. So then the final one, episode 9, is probably my least favorite out of these three. It's, you know, it's alright. It's another family thing where the good guy turns to the dark side to save his sister and preserve the family and all that. It's nothing special. It's good. You know, I think the animation's good. The writing is a little better than the previous one with the Rey clone girl, the Rey furry animal thing. But I do think that this one, you know, it's not effing... Nothing stood out. You know, it was just like, okay, they're going to fight, and he's evil. It's kind of like a parallel to Revenge of the Sith, where Anakin kind of, you know, after he kills Mace Windu, and he kind of like pledges himself to you know, Darth Sidious. It's kind of like that. You know, it's kind of that same notion. But I enjoyed this one. You know, it's not great. As far as negatives, I really don't have any actual negatives. It's just not special. You know, I mean, nothing stood out. It was like, wow, that was effing cool, you know. Lightsaber fight was alright. I think it's kind of cool that that dude was having like, these weird visions. These kind of, you know, notions of like someone getting killed over and over again. So kind of seeing the future, kind of being told that, no, the future's preset. You can't effing change the future. And this guy's like, fudge that, I'm changing the future, buckos. And then it doesn't work out. So I think it's kind of cool that, you know, they have some neat ideas in there, but at the end of the day, it's not special. It's just kind of good. Nothing is fantastic. You know, the first 7 is really good because it's different. You know, it's very intense. 8 is good because it has a really good story, and 9 is just there. You know what I mean? It's good. It's got good animation. It's got a good story. Got a good thing, but nothing standing out about it. But I enjoyed this show, guys. Season 1 of Star Wars Visions is now complete. I have all 9 episodes reviewed and talked about. Tell me in the comments out of 7 through 9 what your favorite was, and what do you think of Star Wars Visions? Do you want to see this continue? I think they are going to do more. You know, sadly, this is not canon, but it is still really good. I think Visions, upon watching all 9 now, it's a really good show. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not canon. But, and me personally, I really only care about canon. You know, that's just me. I don't really care about Legends. But I do think that even though this is technically the new Legends, because it's not canon, it very much is a unique part of Star Wars. It's pretty effing cool to see anime Star Wars, you know. That's kind of sick. And, you know, I can't wait to see more. It had really good animation, really good stories, really unique concepts of Star Wars, you know what I mean? It just, a lot of, like, intense moments, and there's really, like, wholesome moments. You know, like with the rock band in the first video I did where they're just trying to rock out on Tatooine. There's a lot of unique things in there, and I think that if they continue to do this, continue to push forward with Season 2, I think they'll do a really good job. But anyway, I enjoyed this series. I really did. I think it's a good show. If you have not seen Star Wars Visions, what the fudge are you doing here? Watch it. It's a great show. Again, not canon, but it's still really fun to the whole Star Wars mythos and universe. And I enjoyed it, so I can't wait for more. Again, tell me in the comments what your favorite was. Hope you enjoyed this little series review of, you know, Star Wars Visions episode 1 to 9. And, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.